enslaved. Yeah, rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million cause that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. From the stage, trying to run my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My day really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god. Mess, hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. From the stage, trying to run my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My day really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got, and then I probably went and it away. I'm f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah, rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million cause that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. From the stage, trying to run my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My day really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. For you, for you, yeah. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Ripping hard and more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god mess. Hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down trying to find my best. Find a beast and a killer conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my camera when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yours. Steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to run my pain. I'm still something coming out of that rain. My day, really my game. I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cave. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave.
Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure to have you live in charge. Look at great action here presented by Lunatic Designs. Ready to go racing here for the Thompson Racing Dirt Series. You missed the Sunday Fun Day Series. I didn't race. I was able to get out there and have some fun with the guys. Bounce from Discord to Discord. Enjoy that. Go back and take a look at that. We are live from, Kern Raceway. Kern hasn't been dirt in a hot minute, but I'm going to tell you this much. Kern is... I still think they should put dirt back on this racetrack. So, Kern County, it is owned by Kevin Harvick and the magnificent company that they are. And we're going to be live here. It's going to be cool. Thank you very much to everybody watching. Velocity Race Wraps bringing you all on board tonight for the Thompson Racing Dirt Series. Here's what we've got going on. We're going to run the third length mile racetrack bottom feeding for the mini stocks. That's what they're going to be running. Velocity Race Wraps, of course, on board with everybody out there. 8-lap heats, 10-lap consi, and a 25-lap feature. They do have 100% fuel. They do have one fast repair. So they should be just fine. The 25-lap feature able to run. Track temperature, well, it's pretty hot. It's 81 degrees. That's a lot warmer than what we're used to seeing when it comes to dirt. But hey, those things do happen. So that'll be what they do for qualifying tonight here as week 5 at Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway. 87 degrees on the air temperature. Muscarella Motorsports and Muscarella Enterprises on board with us tonight. As they look, 18% humidity, clear skies, a 2-mile-an-hour wind. I do like to see it. So it is out of Bakersfield, California, and the Kern Raceway is it's a legend. Right now it runs the oval. If you see the Cars Tour run there on Flow Racing, you know just how competitive this racetrack could be. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be great to see, and it's going to be great to watch what these drivers do. Qualifying finishing up here in the next 15 seconds. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me. It goes a long way to support what we do, and make sure that you get out there and do the deed, folks. Do the deed. You can support us in our cause to fight cancer with going to our merch store and looking up that F Cancer Sim Racing T-shirt. You can also get out there and support us by helping us rebuild our PC to be able to give you better racing. That is ! PC. And then you can also check out our driver cam sponsor, which is Chop Shop Racing. We'll put them up in just a moment. as well. But starting grid for the heat race number 1 does look like Tony Martin, Sam Reed, Anthony Mathis, R.B. Turner, Dusty Smith, Brad Dove, Byron Gay is going to be out there with Andy Martin and Paul Pepper there as well. So we're looking pretty darn fantastic so far. We're gonna have a big heat race. Big heat race. Thank you, Budgie. I appreciate you. Budgie is out there. She took the night off last night. She had a wonderful evening, and we love to see it. So make sure that if you have the opportunity to take some time, then please do so. That's just the way it goes. R.B. Turner ready to rock and roll as he is going to be the driver cam tonight and ready to rock it. Tony giving us a like. Thank you, sir. Alex, thank you for the like. RB, thank you for the like. Dusty, thank you for the share. I appreciate that very much. Racing at Kern Raceway. Come watch the broadcast. Make sure you like the video. See, that's Dusty knows how to do that. Dusty knows how to share that stuff out there, so we appreciate all of it. Wayne, 14 to the front. Let's go, says Wayne Glenn. Love to see it, and we appreciate it. Again, thank you, folks, for being out there. Make sure you keep the chats clean. That is the requirement of what I do here. Keep your drivers on, but keep it clean. That's the way I ask. Kern Raceway, ready to rock and roll. Velocity Race Wraps, Thompson Racing, Pace Trucks in, and we're going to see it as we get ready to go. Green flag racing here at Kern Raceway. All the drivers, they're going. They're green. All righty, 8-lap heats. Reed to the outside. Tony Martin did not get the start that he needed there. Door to door, the 5-5. Oh, 21 goes around. 25 there as well. Be automatic cautions for these drivers. So if they're not rolling, there is the caution. They having an issue there. That was it. Not a great start to this one. In the middle of the corner, RV Turner. Oh, a little free. 21 and the 25. 25 slides down the racetrack. And 47 got collected in that one. So Byron having to go from the back to the front trying to work on that one. Massive. Yeah. Is the way to the world there, folks. Let's go for the Budgie Bird. I appreciate you, dear. All right, Tony Martin, Sam Reed, Anthony Mathis. He should be lights off this time. 21 and the 25. To the back, as it would be. Pace trucks in. They'll go green here this time by 22, 5-5, 14, 02, 25. Byron Gay trying to work his way back up to the outside lane. These drivers will roll. They're ready. I'm ready. Let's do the thing. Good restart. Takes a couple of gears to get around the corner. Kern Raceway will bottom feed for a little bit, but we'll see how they work out. Door to door back here. Paul Peffer trying to clear where the 10 of Andy Martin is. Byron Gay up 1 as you'll see the timing tower reset itself. 6 laps to go. Tony Martin 16:09, fastest lap of the circuit. Again, run a sub 16 for the pole here. But again, you got to look at where the drivers are going to be. Anthony Mathis bottom side, 5-5 to the outside, 25. Oh, netcode 25, very free back here. Netcode into, I think that was Byron in the 47. He's fine. Paul Peffer up on the bottom side, 25 up high. 515 door to door, clears the, I thought he was clear, wasn't quite clear. The 25 gets into the back bumper of the 515. That should be a caution. Tony Martin leads. Out of the corner, slides up. 25 has a run, gets into the quarter panel, and then back into the throttle again. It's the 515 around. Got to be able to cross over and turn under drivers. That is as a main point of getting into a dirt race. Sometimes you have to put yourself in the back or put yourself on the brakes just to be able to turn under the corner. It's a reason why these cars do not have the horsepower to pull slide jobs off like you would like to see, but they do race very well around each other. They're able to take a big beating, and these things do work. So Brad Dove and Paul Peffer to the tail end of the field. Andy Martin's going to be up a spot. Byron's up 2, as we'll work on getting this one to the tail end of it. 4 laps complete. Lap 5 being completed this time by it. Be the 47, the 21, 5-5 to the 14. Doing something there. Single file restart as it would be. They're going to green. Tony Martin, 3 laps to go. 22, 5-5, 14, 02. Side by side with a 47. 47 trying to lean on the 02. 02 on the outside lane's going to be able to push out. Going to get out of the gas and make it work. Byron up to 4th. Tony Martin out front, 5-5, 14. 14. Sliding backwards here just a little bit. 2 laps to go. It'll be a white flag this time by for Tony Martin here in the Dirt Series. Tony Martin coming around. The heats will stack up. Sam Reed in second. Tony Martin, Sam Reed, Anthony Mathis will be those drivers. 22 wins the heat race, and Sam Reed will finish second. Anthony Mathis third. Byron will finish in 4th. R.B. Turner 5th. Dusty Smith 6th. Paul Peffer in 7th. Brad Dove in 8th. Andy Martin will finish in 9th, as Tony will lead them to the green when it comes to the feature. All right. Now, how about the Consi? Yeah, let's do the Consi. Starting grid for the Consi is going to look as such. Byron's going to be your pole sitter. R.B. Turner, your outside pole sitter. Dusty Smith, Paul Peffer, Brad Dove, Andy Martin, your 6 drivers here in the Consi. It'll be a 10-lap Consi. It's going to be kind of fun. I think it's going to be fun. I think it'll be entertaining. I think it'll be awesome. I think everybody's going to enjoy themselves. You know, this is the way to the world, right? And now we'll see how the long run will present itself. Just a little bit longer of a run on this one. The drivers figure some things out. Byron launches before the pace truck there. Got to be careful with that. Sometimes iRacing doth make bad things happen to you. We don't like to see it. All right, 4702, 515. Dusty Smith in 4th. Again, see Dusty on the inside, that 21. Looking decent. All right. It's not green yet, folks. The dang old. They will be green this time by, so. Here's the dust of the debris coming off the back of the 47. We're right on board the 21 here. Actually, we're right on board the driver who put up the driver cam. And they go. $47, 02, door to door, 21 down to the bottom. There's the headrest cam. 10 low. Oh, hold on to it, RB. Brad Dove having an issue. RB in the 02. Went over the berm. It was all over the back bumper of the 21 there on the start of the race. 10 was on the bottom side. Oop. 25 goes around. And it took a little bit of time for that to come back around. 515. Oh, got into the 02, but I believe this was the reason for the caution. As Brad Dove will still be a lap down. Byron's going to be your race leader. And that is on board RB Turner. Thank you, RB, for the driver cam. I appreciate that. It does show. But show Brad a lap down. But he's got it back on the lead lap, so it'll be tail into the field here. Let's go, Budgie. Muscular Enterprises. Caution number 1 here for the Consi. Striker, thank you for the like, sir. I appreciate you. Much love to you, my friend. Much love to everybody out there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Big Slide City from Budgie with 500 biddies. Thank you, dear. I appreciate that. 500 biddies earlier. I did see that. And just got to say something because I don't have the sounds for the alerts on. I need to put those on. It'll be a double file as we go. 47, 21, the 02, and the 515. We'll see if drivers can hold on to it. They're going 47 goes. Green flag. The 8 laps to go here. Is the 21 of Dusty Smith working. 47 works out. Ooh, Dove. Enter the door of the 10. Dove doors the 10 again. Trying to slide up in front of him. These cars don't have the horsepower to pull slide jobs off in the middle of the corner. You have to win the race off corner exit. 02. Across the slick. 515 on the outside. 02. Little extra sideways, but able to drive the bottom. 16.16. Fast lap for Byron as the 47 leads about 3/4 of a second over the 21. Able to utilize the berm to be able to turn. 515 to the back bumper of the 02. 515 corner out. 02 working. Byron and the 47 has Smith behind him. About a second the gap. 4 laps to go as Andy Martin jumps to pit road. He had an issue there. We'll have to take a look at that one. I think it was unable to get in and get turned. Just a little extra sideways on the bottom side of the racetrack. Able to bring out the caution, so he is good to go. 4 laps to go here in the Consi. Byron, Smith, and RB Turner. Paul Peffer's going to be out there in that 515, trying to march his way forward. 47 to the bottom. 1.3, clean air important. Right now, the turn in the car. Want to find anywhere that you can run with 2 laps to go. Kern Raceway showing up, showing out. 02 closing the distance on Dusty Smith. Dusty seeing just that ahead of him as they roll. White flag waves, final lap of the Consi. Byron, 1.8 the gap. Going to be just fine here. This is Dusty Smith. Clambers up, does what he needs to do, but Byron's going to get the Consi win. Dusty Smith in second. RB Turner will finish third. Paul Peffer will be in fourth. Brad Dove in fifth. And you gotta like the effort. Andy Martin finishes on pit road. And we'll start tail of the field for the next part of this one. Man. All right, drivers going to get out there. They're going to warm it up. We'll see how well the track is going to light up here. That is a very dark racetrack. Yeesh. I hope the lights kick on better. This track is going to be very much tore up. The nighttime racetrack is going to make this look. It may not look as good as it did during the daytime, there, folks. Just bear that in mind when it comes to this racing surface. So we'll do what we can when it comes to this. I do wish that we did more day races because the racing just looks better under the day than seeing it transfer over into the night. It's just an opinion. I mean, I've watched countless races over at the Lucas Oil Speedway, and then of course Lake Ozark Speedway that run majority of the afternoon. And the only thing that I've ever seen, the only thing we really ever see is when it comes to nighttime racing is in like a high limit feature, the World of Outlaws. Most end before 8-9 o'clock unless a race gets run long. So those things they do happen, and we'll keep ourselves moving forward. All right, they're going to take their time. I'm going to take my time, and we'll be back. All right, 25 lap feature. We got Velocity Race Wraps on board. Make sure you check out their Facebook page, folks. Velocity Race Wraps all the way out there. We appreciate them being on board with the Thompson Racing Series. Got 3 minutes left in the practice session here as we look to push on and push forward. I do hope the lights come out and shine on the track. It's a little dark for everybody out there. Again, apologies about the state of the session. These things happen. Very tough to see. You got to see right there. The transition, this is something that iRacing is working on. The transition from day to night doesn't put in the night skybox the way it should be. And I can't wait for them to actually put that on and actually do it the right way. It'd be nice. It'd be really nice. Yeah, I mean, you can see the artifacts on the bottom side. It's pretty rough. I hate it for you folks. This track is going to be tore up. Kern looks challenging. In this car, it's about corner exit. I will tell you that corner entry has bitten quite a few drivers today. You can't use these cars to pull sliders off unless you have the tires to do it. Like right there, you see Byron. He's running. He does have the fastest lap of the race, so of the warm up. But one of the things about this racetrack is that throttle off on the bottom side. I mean, it's almost worth downshifting. I mean, look at third gear. These cars have 5 gears in them, but it's almost worth driving third gear. I mean, Tony Martin coming down to the bottom. 47 up high. Yeah, drive off is huge. Sam Reed, there's RB, third gear for him. And you pretty much have to just keep yourself as high and as low as possible. You see any kind of egg shape that you see out of the corner, going to leave the bottom of the race line open. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see. "40 seconds left in the warm-up. All right, answer messages. Spicy's out there. You need some cars painted. All right, let's get to it. We're going to go to the starting grid. There it is. Tony Martin's going to be your pole sitter. Sam Reed, your outside pole sitter. Anthony Mathis, Byron, and the 47 is going to be out there. Row number 2, Dusty is going to be there with RB. And row number 3, Paul, Brad Dove, Andy Martin, your 9 drivers out there. It's going to be a blast to see. Going to be a blast to watch. And we'll see how the drivers are going to fare out. I really want the dang old light box to be out there and work. Come on, light box. Go. We'll take care of Spicy. All right. Tony Martin and Sam Reed on the start of this one. Tony Martin has done well. Throughout this series, we've seen a bunch of different racing styles. Season 1 for this series, Tony Martin leads with a 3-point lead over Sam Reed. 6 points back to third for RB Turner. Paul, fourth of the point standings. Dusty, fifth of the point standings. All top 5 separated by 15 points total. 2 wins for Tony Martin. Sam Reed has a win. Connor Hazel has a win as well through the first 4 weeks. We're going with green. 25 laps in this one. Velocity race wraps on board. 14 to the bottom side, 47 up at the outside. How about it? 3 wide battle for the lead. Mathis to the bottom. We'll see if the 22 can battle back. 25 laps. 14 sideways. A little extra sideways out of the corner. 22 to the bottom. 47 trying to hook up. 22 side by side. 14. 22 had the door blown off him as the 5-5 will see the corner out. 21 up there as well. A good race so far. Sam Reed, fastest lap of the race so far. 16.50 as they come around. Tony Martin, 14 gets into the 22. Sends him down pit road into the short track. Tony Martin is going to get a black flag for that. And the 14 of Anthony Mathis. Right here. 22, very bottom side of the racetrack. Watch the 14. He whips. I take that back. 5-5 got into him. It is Sam Reed got into Anthony Mathis here on corner exit. Parked it there. Corner out, just barely clipped the 14. I thought the 14 got free, but I was wrong. 14 comes down, gets into the 22. 22 to the bottom side. Goes to the inside, the smaller track here at Kern Raceway. And the next thing you know, he's got to leave pit road. So Mathis, Reed, Byron, Dusty, Smith, RB Turner. We'll see how it works. Mathis to the point will be on the bottom side. There'll be double file. They went early, like really early. Nobody was double file. That's kind of insane. Should restack that one. 5-5 to the back bumper of the 14. I tell you what, the 14 planted the brake there. And we'll have to take a look. Sam Reed on the back bumper in the corner. We'll go on Anthony Mathis's point of view and listen here. Drops down to the corner. I think he held the brake. Didn't throttle back up. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Sam being aggressive there. On the back bumper. He'll catch back up with a pace truck here. 5-5 to the 47 on the bottom as well. Trying to, again, where's the pace truck at? I'm confused. Tony Martin should be around the pace truck. 5-5. There's the 47. There's Dusty. Tony Martin should be released. He is Been shown a lap down. Now we'll see. Tony Martin being shown as the race leader. This is quite unique. We'll wait for the session to tell us what's going on. All right, Tony Martin, Sam Reed, Byron, Dusty Smith. This is weird. We're going with green. Tony Martin, 2607 on the iRating, 1458 for Sam Reed, Byron 1369. Anthony Mathis, tail of the field. Hopefully he's going to be able to roll the corner and see what happens here. Tony Martin leads here, 5-5 on the outside. 47 on the bottom. Drive off for the 40, for the 47. It's going to be right there. 22 trying to protect the bottom side. Reed, outside lane, 47 up into the door of the 5-5. Again, Tony Martin trying to carry out. Anthony Mathis having an issue. Coming to pit road. His car was tore up there. I mean, he's just got a left front that's down. Wasn't able to get that work done. Caution will come out. Tony Martin's your race leader, and he shouldn't be. He was at the tail end of the field when that caution came out. Where he was working his way back around. So those are things that I'm seeing. So when this caution came out right here, Tony Martin, this is when the yellow came out. Tony Martin was behind the 10 of Andy Martin here. And so I don't know how that got messed up, but that's where the 14 was in the wall right there. But an iRacing thing has given a lead to Tony Martin. Byron's going to be in second, Dusty Smith in third. Sam Reed, actually I take that back. Sam Reed should be in third. There he is. Dusty Smith in fourth. RB will be in fifth. Mathis being shown a lap down. He should get the waiver round. That would make it fair. He's able to take that fast repair. 22, I have to drop to the tail of the field. So that'll put Sam Reed out front, 47, the 21. 02 of RB Turtle will be in fourth. Brad Dove will be in fifth. Just observations, folks. That's all it is. It's just observations. That's what I do. Don't trash talk other drivers out there. You can do it in their Discord. Be race fans, but be clean with it. Reed will be the 5-5, the 47, the 21 of the 02. Brad Dove up 3. Behind RB, Tony Martin coming back around. Just ran the fastest lap under caution. 16:30. All right, there'll be double file. Third caution of the race. 15. I'm sorry. 15 laps to go. 5-5, 47, 21-02, 25. They're going to green. Tony will be able to try to turn to the inside. Tony Martin all the way to the bottom. Andy trying to get into the corner, was put 3 wide, 14 on the outside. He'll have to try to make that happen. Sam Reed out front, 47 on the wall. Dusty Smith clambers to the bottom. 25 sees the 02 on the outside. 02 to the 22. 22 trying to drive his way back forward. Tony Martin, 2,600 on the iRating. 2037. Oh, baby. Again, corner exit, valuable for all these drivers. 16:25 fast lap for Sam Reed. It's a 47, pushes forward. Dusty Smith will be in third. Brad Dove sits in fourth. Tony Martin just behind. 14. Vanthi Mathis right to the back bumper of the 22. Door to door. 02 to the outside. 22 on the brakes. Be door to door. 14 up high. Sam Reed. 0.6 of a second lead over Byron here. Tony Martin trying to crest out. 14 working. Andy Martin just behind the 02. 02 into the wall. Caution will come out. RB Turner. I think he hit the wall. Oh, he did. He net coated the wall. The dang old net code right there. He ran up high on corner exit. This is what's dangerous about this racetrack at times, folks. He's turned into the corner and then bam. And he did clip the right rear. So he'll be all right. He goes around. Be 5-5, 47 to 21. Fourth caution of the race. The Grand Pup show up. It'll be 9 to go. 5-5, 47, 21-25. The 22, Tony Martin. Breath of fresh air here. Up and running. Whoa, baby, down to the bottom. Sam Reed, good restart. 47 and tow. 21 down to the bottom. RB Turner gets around the 10 of Andy Martin. Andy Martin up on the high side. We'll have to see what happened there. RB. Oh, 10 hits the wall. And then 14 plants him up there. And Andy working caution back out. No, Andy Martin can show a lap down right now. Sam Reed, your race leader. Dove in fifth. Tony Martin off 3 from the start of the race, trying to work his way back forward. Budgie, I knew about it. I knew about it this entire time. Penguin showed me a few things about what was going on there. So congratulations to Penguin and his missus on the awesome engagement. And I asked him how he was going to pop the question yesterday, and he said, I don't know. So congratulations to our good friend Paul and Heather, Penguin and Shorty Buddy, on their engagement. May they forever be warm hearts out there everywhere. All right, we're green. 7 to go. Congrats to Penguin. All right, there it is. Caution back out here. Brad Dove having an issue. We'll take a look. Just a little extra sideways. Oh, and just up in front of the 0-2 and 14. Just unable to avoid that one. All right, Sam Reed, your race leader. Math is still a lap down. Race being hard to finish. So on dirt racing, folks, even in iRacing, caution, when caution laps do not count, the lucky dog is turned off. There is no lucky dog. I still think he should be on the lead lap laps ago, and that was just based off of when the caution came out when he was on pit road. But then again, I can't do anything about it. I just call the races, folks. Hello, Ethan. How you doing? Again, I can't answer why anybody did anything. That's just how it goes, folks. 5-5-4-7 green flag. 22 of Tony Martin. Got to hold on, 4 laps to go. They stack up on the bottom side. Paul Peffer to 4th. RB Turner trying to get around. 14, very bottom side of the racetrack, trying to drive his way back forward. It's going to be up into the door of the 515. And right now, Byron trying to press to the bottom. 5-5, 22 able to drive through. We'll see it. 2 laps to go. 47 does make the slide stick, holds the bottom side, trying to protect. Sam Reed will come around. They'll do it. White flag waves, final lap. And a race that has had a lot more beating and banging on the cars than what we're accustomed to. But Sam Reed out of 3 and 4 is going to pick up his, I think, his 2nd win of the season. And Byron will finish 2nd. Tony Martin 3rd. Paul Peffer will finish 4th. RB Turner will finish 5th. Brad Dove 6th. Dusty Smith 7th. Andy Martin will finish 8th. Anthony will finish in 9th. And I hated for him, making me a fan of the guy. Sam Reed wins this one. Be the 47 of the 22 out there all the way to 3rd. And we'll see Paul 4th again, RB, Brad Dove, Dusty Smith, Andy Martin, and Anthony Mathis. Hopefully they get it all fixed. We got a few races left when it comes to this series. About 5 races left. We're halfway through the season. This is the halfway mark as we would look at it. So it'll be insane. It'll be insane. We'll see how it works. Sam Reed's going to be your victor here tonight. After all of the shenanigans that kind of happened there, walk us through the race. I know that you were right there battling with a 14, bumper to bumper there, and walk me through that scenario, and congratulations on the win here.
Yeah, I know some things got messed up there on the second caution or whatever it was. After all that, I think we finally got it all down, figured out. But we tried to give Anthony his position back in pole because I hit him. I mean, he did park it in the corner when me and him made contact, but uh, it is what it is. We tried radioing him saying that he could have the position back. Never came up, but I just kept my head down and just kept running my line. Didn't mean to get into him. Never had a problem with him. So, but I guess it is what it is.
Yeah, those are things like that happen. I hate it for any of the drivers. I hate it for anybody. But I mean, you still had to hold off the tail of the race. I still think it would have been a battle, as the line as the world turns. But this track was tough, man. This was about drive off. You couldn't really throw a slider into the corner. Being that it's a third mile, I mean, the bottom side of this racetrack is as a legacy dirt track is, it was tough. It looked like it was tough for the car to turn.
I didn't think it was. I thought it was very easy to get it turned. It was just keeping it with this setup. It was just keeping it on that perfect balance of either losing it or being tight. It was very difficult, and you just had to know how to hold that throttle. I know a lot of the guys saying they were using brakes. I didn't really use brakes to turn. I just threw it in there, kept it half throttle, and just rode it out, and it worked out at the end.
That's what I mean by the ability to turn in the corner. You could see drivers either turn left, and when they're turning left, they're almost going around, and they'd lose the grip off corner exit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of races still left. We're halfway through this one, and this closes the points in between you and Tony, in a massive way too. So I mean, regardless of how you look and how you feel about it, there's 5 more races left, and I know you're duking it out with your teammate, but what's the game plan?
Yeah, we were trying to keep it clean with each other. I know in the heat race I wasn't in Discord with him. I was out in his outside, and he kept on bumping me into the wall. I joined Discord. I thought I was in Discord with him, and he was like, "Dude, I'm so sorry. I couldn't get the car to turn down." It was like our cars were hooked together. I said, "It is what it is, man. We're racing for the championship, so it is what it is." And I also just want to give my sincere apologies to Anthony Mathis. I mean, like I said, it wasn't intentional that I wrecked him. It wasn't any of that. I just wanted him to get his spot back, but he just never came back up. And if he's mad about that, he's mad about it. If not, oh well. I just wanted to give him my apologies. That's how it happened. Because he was fast too.
Yeah, it happens. It'll get figured out. A lot of things in the first season. We have different levels of driving here from, a couple of hundred iRating to 2,000 iRating, but it makes the car level and seeing everybody being able to lean on each other. These cars can be leaned on. That's the key.
Oh yeah.
But turning on the bottom, that's sometimes hard.
Yeah, it is what it is. But let's see what happens next week.
That's right. On to next week. That's what we got to do. It's what we got to matter. And now I got to see where we're at because we're at Lernerville. Okay. That's anybody's game. Not really. I've not seen these cars run the high side at that track. So, we'll see how it works, man. Sam, congrats on the win. That's 2 this season. You were 2 points behind your teammate. And what a race you had.
Yeah, thank you.
Give shout outs, brother.
I'll just give a shout out to QuickTime Motorsport or Sim Sports. Shout out to Signature Esports for putting us on. We appreciate you guys. Shout out to Thompson Dirt Series for hosting this, and shout out to Velocity Race Reps. And that's about all I got. I'm just thankful for all those guys.
It's awesome. Sam, much love, man. Congratulations. It's not taken away. You drove a great race.
Yes, sir.
It is Sam Reed keeping home in victory lane today. Byron, man, coming on P2. Congratulations. Able to hold off Tony there on the hard charge at the end. Brother, this was a unique race in its own, but after the Consi, you had a good starting position to be able to try to work your way and manage. Where did you find your success and on being able to turn into the corner?
So it actually really started in that Consi. I felt terrible in qualifying. Car got too loose on me. Went around on both my laps, so didn't have a good lap. Heat race, started trying to find some things. Tried the high side, low side there on some of the restarts. Finally found something there in the Consi though that worked for me with getting the car turned. A little bit of brake down on the bottom. Found the speed at the end, so it definitely helped going into the feature, knowing where that speed was. Especially on the restarts there, Sam was in front of me. Both of us were starting in third gear, so we were able to get a decent jump there on the leaders at the start. So it was just kind of settle in from there and just see what I could do. Last the cautions.
I was talking to Sam about it, and the ability to have drive off on this racetrack is pretty key. It's the same when it comes to the supers or anything that you run here on the asphalt side of things. These cars, one racetrack where third gear was prevalent.
Yeah, I mean, there was a time that I actually found insane grip on the bottom, and it allowed me to get 3 wide with Tony, and I want to say it was Anthony on the high side there early in the race, and just couldn't make anything of it. So like the drive out of the corner, it was prevalent there in multiple lanes, which made this race a lot more fun. Being able to have a low side, especially in 3 and 4, but also have that middle there that guys could drive off of.
Yeah, it was insane to watch. Cars were on edge, and it seems like everybody's on edge. Everybody just relax. Simulator, fake cars, real racing. I get it, but it's all good. Everybody's good. Everybody can talk about it in Discord. Again, I want to preface this real quick before. Hey, sorry, Byron. My chat is not for beating up a dead horse. Okay, it's not for beating drivers up. It's not for who did this and who did that. My chat is for everybody to cheer on your race car drivers. Things are going to happen, but if you are a driver, please make sure that you go to Discord and you talk about it in Discord. That has been my rule for 5 years of calling iRacing broadcasts. So please make sure that you do that. Talk to each other, get into a call with each other, hash it out, discuss it. This is the first season where week 5 of this new series, and Alex is figuring things out. And as Alex figures things out, things are going to get better. Things are going to get more competitive. He is taking feedback, and he is listening as well as he can. So please make sure that you use the proper ways to do it. So anyway, sorry, Byron. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. You drove a heck of a race, and sorry to go on a soapbox there.
Oh no, you're fine. It was we definitely, when we got those green flag runs, it was when Tony was coming through the field. I know we had a large gap behind, and it just allowed me and Sam to get out there for a while. I was hoping it would stay green because I think I had something for Sam there in the long run, but just couldn't see it.
All good, man. It's all good. A lot of fun. Give a shout out, brother. You got a P2 finish tonight.
Yeah, big thanks to everybody over at QuickTime Sim Sports, Velocity Race Reps, Tormec Esports, and yourself here at Signature Esports.
Byron, we'll see you next week. Good luck, brother. We're going to Lernerville.
Thanks.
That is Byron, your P2 finisher tonight. P3 able to work his way back to the front after watching you lead some laps, some iRacing kerfuffles, put you to the back, able to get around some drivers back to third. Needed probably one last caution, and you'd been able to really throw it in there deep. But congratulations on a P3. Still the points lead, 2 points to you and Sam. That's it was an interesting race.
Yeah, definitely. Whatever happened, I still haven't looked at it. Whenever I got shot to the inside on the small track, that's when I knew my night was going to be a little long.
It was we watched it a couple of times. Let me go back here and me. Where was it at? This was early. Dang it, Tony. Hold on. Is it right here? No, that was prior to that. Prior to that. Bam, right here. Yeah, I think it was right here. Because you were by your dang old self.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm looking.
But
I'm looking.
yeah, I'm wondering because if I didn't get when I got shot down to the inside there, if that didn't screw up the iRacing deal under that caution and put me back up front.
Yeah, it was weird. Because that caution came out and then another caution came out. And then I was like, you know. So, you know, things happen. These things do happen. And it oh, here it is. Right here. All right. So you were side to side with 5-5, 14 up front. And then Sam on corner exit had his nose right there, the left rear of the 14, and just went to go up and clear, clip the 14. 14 gets into you, bam, shoots you down. Yep. But
yep, sure enough. Yeah.
What a save. I mean, that lap should have counted. Yeah, Tony had the lead. Tony had the lead there, folks. Now, down to the field, work your way back here. It's you know, it's unfortunate, but you know, hey, a heck of a drive. I mean, that's what matters. Being able to rebound from a scenario that is worst case scenario, but best case scenario as well, because then you get the chance to maybe go out there and throw some sliders, have some fun. And this car was not easy to throw a slider.
No, you had to be pretty sure about where it was going to be when you were throwing it down low, because it was pretty slick there, right above in the middle.
It was one thing I was seeing that you know, and I say it time and time again. I've said it to the other two drivers. The drive off on this racetrack, being that it doesn't get the attention it probably needs because it's a legacy track. I mean, Kern hasn't run dirt on this racing surface in a decade. The track still has its unique wear, and we're seeing that right side. You know, I mean, we're talking about half a lane up. That's where you guys were mostly running your right rears.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was just enough up there that it would roll around. So it was all right. If you could get it to turn down low and get it to stay, you were all right down there. But safe bet was definitely up above.
The way it works out, man. Hey, we're off to Lernerville next week. Anybody going over?
Yeah, not a favorite track of mine, but we'll see what we can do.
I tell you what, this might be the one car that is going to be able to run the bottom the entire time.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. That's for sure.
Maybe everybody's going to avoid the berm. There's not enough horsepower, I think, to run the very high line. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see.
Well, I'll get some laps hopefully before the race, and we'll get it figured out.
We'll shorten up the. I'm gonna try to convince. I'm gonna talk to Alex. I'm gonna convince him to shorten up your warm up so you guys don't tear the track up too much.
Yeah, we beat it up pretty good.
Yeah. Nobody was able to turn, so we want to make sure that the racing stays good for you guys, and I don't mind the shorter the more race that we get, the better off we're gonna be. That's the way I look at it. Good. Tony, give shout outs, man. Get a P3 finish, still leading the points. And, this is going to be a good battle watching the last 5 races of the season.
Yeah, we're keeping the points close. Shout out to you for putting on your broadcast. Awesome job every time. Shout out to Alex for putting on the league. All my teammates over at Quick Time. And don't forget about Velocity Race Wraps. They've always got some good stuff.
That's right. Find them on Facebook. It's going to be good. All right, brother. We'll see you soon.
All right. Thank you.
That's Tony Martin coming on P number 3 tonight. Actually, exclamation point velocity. Yeah, I did put them as a hotkey. So it's all good things, folks. Everybody, keep your eyes on the prize. There's a lot of things to be said, a lot of things to keep everybody at bay. And reminder that it's just racing. Don't say anything out there that's going to get you banned from iRacing. But also don't say anything out there that's going to be detrimental. Our broadcasts are meant for everybody. It's meant for families. It's meant for kids. It's meant for sponsors. It's meant for iRacing to be able to come in and take clips of and do whatever they need to. So just remember that when I say, hey, please keep the chat clean, it's literally meant to be mad, be angry. I'm happy that we see a lot of emotion in racing, but remember that, we don't call out drivers in chat if you're a driver. Family's going to do what family's going to do. Just remember to keep it clean when it comes to what you say. But if you're a driver, remember that the iRacing doesn't just extend to what's in the simulator. If somebody wants to go back and see that you said something about somebody, and this is the reason why I have the rules I have. You don't want to get yourself into a situation where we have to talk to you about it or have iRacing step in. So keep that in mind. Okay, that's the reason why I say what I say and do what I do. That's the reason why we have some of the best moderators out there. I mean, Budgie is literally on it when it comes to Twitch, and she has control over YouTube as well. So make sure that we do that. Outside of that, Amp Racing coming up here a little bit later. And remember that my racing opinion is my racing opinion. Calling broadcasts, I have no ties to the drivers. I have no ties to the league other than they pay me to do this. I don't care who wins. I just care that it's fair. And that is something that I was seeing earlier is that, if they were trying to give, I can't hear what's going on in the simulator, but if at any point they were trying to give him the spot back, if he didn't hear it, then that should have been the key. He could have gotten that spot back. Sam was trying to race him clean. He was trying to be fair with it. And if that's the case, then, they were at least trying to do the right thing. And that's what I care about it. So, but outside of that, hopefully they'll be able to figure all that out and be able to have some good racing next week at Lernerville. Anthony's fast. He's due. He's due. He'll get that win. And if he gets that win, he'll have a reason to celebrate. But we got to make sure that we keep it clean. That's what matters to me. Folks, be good, be safe, be kind of one other most important factor of life. And again, Men's Mental Health Month this month. So make sure that if you are we have Father's Day coming up. We have all kinds of things coming up. But if you are in need of talking to somebody, make sure that you reach out. If you need a break for yourself, take that break. If you need to get out there and run some races, do so. Just remember that you're going to get into racing where racing is going to be competitive. It's hard to tell everybody that you're just always going to get clean racing on iRacing. You're not always going to get clean racing. It's dirt series racing. I've seen drivers run harder on dirt than what we see in some of the other tracks. Dirt rules are different. Dirt racing is different, and it matters. It matters to everybody. So we'll see you soon, folks. We'll see you later for AMP. We'll go out there and have some fun. Be good.